The President has said that the major criteria to enter Eurasian Economic Union are being studied. In addition, required documents are being prepared for entry into WTO. How can this affect foreign trade?
Well, first of all, we have to understand, we have to clearly realize that without integration of Uzbek economy into world economy, it's impossible to talk about serious increase of the volumes of the foreign trade. Because of the globalization processes which are happening in the world economy, in the scheme of world economy. So we are now in the process of accession to WTO. You are right, and we are working closely with our partners from WTO, from member countries. Last year we've submitted memorandum on foreign trade regime to WTO headquarters, and now we are in the process of answering the questions which we received from the member countries. And our aim is to hold next fourth working group meeting or session of devoted to Uzbekistan's accession to WTO in March this year. Yes, you are right. President also mentioned about potential involvement or cooperation of Uzbekistan with other integration unions, like, for example, Eurasian Economic Union or others. In this regard, of course, if you noticed, President several times mentioned that we will only do whatever is in the best interest of the Uzbek nation. So I'm sure that study is still ongoing, so we still haven't completed it. And if we feel that there is a benefit for our nation, for our people, for our economy, then of course we will make some steps. When I say we, I mean Uzbek government and Uzbekistan as a whole. But overall, of course, we are learning the possibility of being involved in some sort of integration processes with our neighbor countries. We have a number of other initiatives, like there is Belt and Road Initiative. We are working closely, and President mentioned this, with the European Union to renew our major agreement which we have with them. So we're working on that as well. We are also trying to become a beneficiary on the GSP Plus system in the European Union. So when we talk about integration, of course, we shouldn't focus on something, narrow. So it means that we want to integrate Uzbek economy into world economy, and we want to use different types of integration, and we want to have trade relations and develop trade relations with all our strategic and partners which are located basically in all the continents of the world.